I need to find another way. Do you put your minecart on your legs? Your legs? On your legs? Your legs? No! I don't really remember how that song goes. Fun fact, if you turn a minecart upside down, you can wear it on your head. Oh, yay! Yay, I survived a whole day. Woot! Yay! Well, for you guys, that's the end of the episode, so see you next time. Unless I die very quickly and I'll conclude it in this one, but you'll most likely get another episode out of me, even if it's very, very short. So, see you later. And obviously now for you guys, this is now the next episode, so hello, welcome back. You just came here to find out how I am going to die, which it's really not a hard question. Those zombies is pretty sure. Surely this is the zombies. Watch it not be the zombies. It's still raining though. Can I make a run for it? I'd like to make a run for it. Get into that desert. I feel safer out in the open where every mob can see me and I can run. I can run! I can just run from them instead of just dying from them. This may not have been well thought out, but this is how I normally play, and this is how I've won before. Running like a pansy on the surface while other people kill each other. Sounds like a game plan. And not just running, I'm looking for good things on the surface. There's lava there, that would be handy if I had a bucket. I could pour it on somebody's head and watch them burn. Except they'd probably stab me beforehand. There's a tree, and it's a swamp tree, so there's a swamp, and it also means I can get apples from it if I desire apples. Which I probably should, like, try and at least get some, because it's the only feasible way of saving my life right now. Well, of correcting the mistakes I have made in my death. Whether it actually saves my life, it'll just prolong it a little bit. But that's better than nothing. If you can't save your life indefinitely, at least prolong it a little while. That's right, I am not a fan of euthanasia. Actually, no, I like youth, especially, well, I've never been to Asia and I've never met any youth there, but I understand that the youth in Asia are just as nice as the youth anywhere else. They're just Asian. And I have nothing against Asian people. I just don't like them as much. Because... no! I jest, of course. Well, I like less Asian people because I know less Asian people. And also the Asian people. Well, I'm just digging myself a hole, aren't I? You guys know what I mean, right? If that kills me... ooh! Alright. Yeah, yes. People who are Asian are fine, just a lot of them are not close friends of mine. Well, I know some people who are Asian, but a lot... well, it's not about Asians, it's about people in Asia. Lots of the people in Asia don't speak English, so I don't understand what they're saying, which is generally puts a damper on people's relationships. Not that they're bad people, it's just that you don't know what they're saying a lot of the time. A lot of Asians do speak English, and they're fine. Some of them speak with an accent, and they're hard to understand, but they think I'm hard to understand. But, as a general rule, most of the people I like and are friends with are not Asian, just because I'm not Asian. I should stop talking about that. Oh. Poor guy. I say bad luck, it actually was nothing to do with luck at all. He was just an idiot and forgot to eat. Meaning no offense to him, of course. And it probably was, like, you know, he had no options to have food and was being mauled by zombies the whole time, and then ran and hid in a corner and then starved to death because he had no choice. So he's probably not an idiot and forgot to eat. It was just... So it's bad luck, except it's not bad luck because he's an idiot, forgot to eat, but he's probably forgot to eat because of bad... or was not able to eat because of bad luck. So therefore it wasn't... Oh dear. I should stop talking about random things and think about what I'm doing. Except what I'm doing is dying horribly, and I'd rather not think about that, so yeah. I'm gonna get more coal while I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. While maybe so today so. Softer that are. Just because Cole is your friend. What's my friend? I'm very good friends with Cole. Hey there, Cole. How are you today? Nice to meet you. Very pleased. Glad to make your acquaintance. I'll see you tomorrow. As I light you on fire and use you to cook my food. That sounds very morbid. Like, at this point in the game, I haven't progressed much at all. Like, ever. It's like, you're hanging on by a thread and surviving, but if you're not progressing, are you really achieving anything? I mean, obviously, if everyone does a Tom and starves to death, then you are achieving something by outliving your opponents. But if it's not fun in the process, is it really worth it? Obviously, in real life, there are different issues to consider as well. I mean, fun and stuff, but this is a game. If it's not fun to play the game, why play the game? That's different from real life, right? I think. That's right, I've seen real life once. The world is not made out of squares. Oh, a rose in the middle of the desert. How lovely. I'm speaking in a high-pitched falsetto voice, apparently. It's not even, like, stupidly late at night, and I'm already going mad and from tiredness and stuff. It's, like, only, like, 9 PM. So, it's just the afternoon. After, I think. It's probably after, because that would be worse. I'm in the middle of a desert. I've got an apple. That's not going to make much difference to my life, even if I do find the gold necessary. But it will make some difference. It's not to be coughed at. The light... What should I should utilize the daylight while it's here. And question is, how? Do I keep looking through the desert, trying to find a temple? Or possibly a village? Maybe they'll take me in and shelter me and look after me and pamper me with loving care. Or do I go in another biome that's more likely to have good things? I should just check coordinates, yep. There was a thing, I think we did get the, we were wondering about setting up the border, and I think we did get it set up. So there should be a bedrock wall around the boundary. But just in case, you got to watch out for those off chances where you accidentally, like before when I played, when we haven't had that bedrock wall, it's just been stay within these coordinates, and then it's like, oops, I'm accidentally 2,000 blocks away. But yeah, I should be good. I'm fairly certain. Well, he said he was going around adding bedrock walls and stuff and reading the server and stuff to do that, so if he didn't achieve that, then that's silly. So yes, that should be the case. What else can I talk about to pass the time between now and my death? Plains. I can find a village in Plains. Villages are nice. They attract people and people come there and kill you. Or sometimes you can kill them. I could booby trap them. I don't know how. I don't have any of the materials necessary to make a booby trap. But I could booby trap them. Maybe I could find... Booby traps in general haven't tended to go down well in UHC history. There's been a few successful ones that I know of, but most of the time... Well, a lot of people. If more people made them, more would be successful. It's just generally it tends to be a bit of a time waster. The amount of time and effort and resources required to build one is generally bad. But for me, who's just running around derpily on the surface looking for life in the place he's least likely to find it, building booby traps could be a good thing, except if I don't even have life, how can I expect to have the materials required to make a booby trap? I do know a few good designs. I don't know if I can actually remember them in all this stress that I'm going through right now. Yes, this is stressful. I might be rambling out stupid stuff, but it's quite stressful. I think. Haircut, that's not... It is stressful and intensifying, but yeah, if you can just sort of relax and don't care. I mean, it's not like it's a real life situation, like a salesman trying to sell you something you don't want, and you don't want to be rude and just yell at the guy, or... Any sort of real life situation that's stressful. I mean, the consequences of this are losing the game. So, that tends to help. I mean, I don't like losing games, but it happens and I deal with it. I go cry into a pillow. So in that regards, I mean you can take it seriously, or you can... Ooh! Hello! I was talking about you earlier. I should look for people, but like the bad people, the other players, not the villagers. Well, the villagers are good too. Should I steal all these crops? That tends to be a thing that's often good to do, because no one else can get them. Why would anyone else want them in this day and age? Where are all the villagers? These places live in... What's the place called? Venice? Bookshelves. I need to consider those. Bookshelves are a very good investment. Well, they're not really, because the chances of me actually surviving long enough to get enchanting stuff is pretty pitiful. But hey, we live in hope, right? Holy moly, the villager... Okay, he's gonna sell me... Lag. Gotta love it sometimes. So he wants to sell me bookshelves. I do not want to buy bookshelves, nor do I have the emeralds to do so. So you, sir, are not a person I will be doing business with today, or any other day, because you smell funny. You, sir, come here, Mr. Farmer Guy. He wants to buy wheat for emeralds. There's wheat growing there, I can harvest his own... I mean, it seems silly, like, I'm just stealing his wheat and selling it to the guy, but really, think about it seriously. He's paying you to harvest his crops for him. That seems fair. I mean, obviously Minecraft harvesting crops is not difficult or time consuming or anything like that, so it's silly in that regard. But as far as... I just sold the guy his own wheat. No, you harvested it for him, and he was happy that you harvested it for him. Anyway, I could get money from that... Oh wait, no. He wants to buy diamonds. What kind of a moron would sell That's a blacksmith. And this is a blacksmith shop. That means there's goodies. I like goodies. Goodies and I are close personal friends. Especially when they're goodies like this. Oh my goodness, 7 apples. That's useless unless I get gold. But if I do get gold, that is useful. And I've grabbed things from this chest. I need to leave a message for whoever comes after me. In the chest. Lol. Alright. I mean, they're going to see all the signs of life here anyway. It's not like it's going to be a surprise that I've been here. But, you know, they're going to check anyway. It's a fact. You get to a village and there's a thing, you check to see if there's a thing. Because if someone didn't miss it, like maybe if I just run through, I'd missed it, or if panic had stricken upon me and that's also a good trade. If you have gold. So some of these deals could become potentially quite useful in situations other than the ones I'm in. Obviously, those guys are not likely to add to the value of the villagers. Except as a means of defense, I can carry in a house and no one will likely come and kill me because they'll be scared of the zombies. So, even zombies have their uses. That's a good trade. You, sir, must be made to live. And I need to rip up the wheat and sell it to those other guys whilst I have a chance. Do you want to buy wheat, by any chance? Well, first let's rip up the stuff that's grown, because that makes most sense to rip up. And a villager just got zombied. That's what that sound was, in case you weren't aware. Of course, the arrows are useless without a bow. Oh, 20 minutes in. Okay, he's just added an extra timer thingy. I'm not sure when that's starting from or whatever, so seems to be a bit out of sync with the day timer. We'll have to consult about episode times. But, well, sorry if the clock is a bit off. It is. Yes, definitely. What was I saying? So yeah, villagers, I'm trading, death. This is actually a good village though, because of this water thing. As you're observing, I'm safe from all the zombies, and I can bridge between the places, and if I light it up then they'll remain safe. Of course I still need to get to the person who's... Also, I bridged up, that made stairs up somewhere, so I need to be careful about that. Hey you sir, do you still want to buy some of your own wheat? Quickly now, before the zombies get here. That is very, very unfortunate. And that, my friends, is why you should look around. So, is the thing supposed to happen or not? It might not. I don't know, I think that's for starting the game, so we should probably not go and push that. Well, good game, guys. Watch. Remember, when crossing the street, look both ways for passing skeletons. Ciao! Still want to buy some of your own wheat? Quickly now, before the zombies get here. That is very, very unfortunate. I want my mummy. I should also want to block behind me. From... Oh dear.